with knowledge and the good that we do as a board for our meeting today, that we've made decisions that are going to be a benefit to our students, our faculty, staff, and our ourselves, the board, as well as the administration. And we ask you to, all these things in Jesus Christ's name, amen.
Amen.
Thank you. It's almost 6 o'clock. I'd like to call the meeting to order. First item on the agenda is to recognize our guests, including Brenda Hoffman, Armando Morgan, Aida Escamilla, Terry Doobie, April Ruman, Landra Fowler, Carlos Lopez, Twyla Barnett, Connie Buchanan, Wade Carpenter, Al Salinas, Cruz Mata, Eric Sandoval, Mark Underwood, Abraham Contreras, Randa Shell, Lisa Ermish, Lori Compton Betty, Chuck Garabedian, Aubrey Haynes, Judy Estrada, Jake Sanchez, Little Jake Sanchez. Anybody have I missed? Welcome. Do we have an audience to patrons?
No, sir.
No patrons. Now we should consider an act on consent agenda, minutes of the August 21st, 2025 meeting, minutes of September 11th, 2025 public hearing, financial statement as of August 31st, 2025, and the quarterly investment report. Do I hear a motion
I so move.
and a second? Motion made and second to consider an act on consent agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Meeting passed. Reports, we have a report first from the business management.
Ms. Twyla Barnett will do the presentation.
Okay, hello, I'm Twyla Barnett with the Business Management Program with Southwest Texas College. So I'm here to discuss the purpose of the Business Management Program is to, it offers a comprehensive workforce training program designed to support both aspiring professionals and those already employed in the business and industry. With courses ranging from introductory to sophomore level, the program equips students with practical job-ready management skills. The curriculum emphasizes core areas such as management principles, general administration, small business operations, leadership, and other essential business topics, ensuring students are prepared to lead and succeed in a dynamic workplace. So all classes are offered online, with some select classes also being offered face-to-face and through distance learning platforms. Okay, so our team, Carlos Lopez is our Applied Science Division Chair, and then I'm the Business Management Program Coordinator, and I also teach management classes and accounting classes. We also have Manuel Alejandro teaches business and computer science. Bonnie Herndon teaches business, she's a business office technology coordinator, but she also teaches Excel and QuickBooks for our program, because students can also, besides the certificates that are offered, you get Excel certifications and QuickBooks certifications. Connie Buchanan, Del Rio Campus VP and accounting instructor. Dr. Shell, she's also chief of staff, but she teaches a couple of classes in leadership and cooperative education for us. Hector Mayfield is an adjunct instructor with Del Rio Early College High School. And Mario Jimenez teaches at the Del Rio High School, and he teaches numerous business classes. Larissa Garensway teaches accounting and at the Del Rio High School. And Roy Torres teaches business classes here in Uvalde at the Uvalde High School. And we have Esteban Alejandro. He teaches business classes for Canipa High School. So we also have an advisory committee. Romelia Aranda is the chairperson. She's involved in real estate. She's former even workforce here. Shanley Taylor, president of the Bank of Del Rio. Christy Badetta, CTE coordinator at Del Rio. Nasa Rodriguez is a curbside manager for HEB. Dina Hernandez is actually a former student, and she's an accounting specialist for Board of Federal Credit Union. And Yana Connie Valdez, she's involved with Bendix as a plant controller in Acuña, Mexico. Any questions so far? Okay. So the degrees we offer. So we offer I'm sorry, I'm used to in class. I'm doing my pointer. We offer business management level 1 certificate with an option of also having QuickBooks or Excel certifications. We also have the level 1 advanced certificate and the business management associate degree. We have 2 new occupational skills awards, the International Business Management Occupational Skills Awards and the Leadership Occupational Skills Awards. So, any questions? Okay, salary range. So I tried to use several resources and kind of hit a medium between the salary ranges that I've looked up. Average hourly salary is around $36 an hour, or about $72,000 a year. Typical can be as low as $24 an hour, or as high as $45. And then it also depends on the location in Texas. Of course, bigger cities, you're going to be able to get a higher salary. Different industries like tech, finance, healthcare pay a little bit more. And experience and skills. Once they get some experience and skills and certificates, they usually demand a little bit higher salaries.
Are these 2 years?
Yes. Well, actually, they vary. The level 1 certificate basic is a 1 year. The occupational skills awards, the leadership you can get in just 3 classes, and the international business you can get in 4 classes. And then the associate's degree and the level, the level 1 advanced certificate take 2 years. Now, some of our students come from different walks of life. They're working, they're already in business, and so some of them can't take a full load while they're coming to school, and so it might take them a little bit longer.
So if they had dual credits or anything, did that help?
We do have some classes in dual credit, and I'll get to that in a future slide. But we do have some of the classes over in the high school, so they can some of those classes while they're still in high school. I'd like to expand that to more schools. We have quite a few in Del Rio. We have some at the other schools also, but I'd really like to get more into the high schools also.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, this is our program outcomes. We have 6 program outcomes. We've done really well with those for the last 4 or 5 years. So hitting the mark on most of them, things like learning the basic functions of management, demonstrating professional and ethical responsibility, utilizing problem-solving and decision-making skills, successful workplace behaviors, preparing for a job interview, and effective writing skills. So program enrollment, in 2020 to 2021, we had about 18. By 22, we could grow to 30. 23, 24, we had 54, and then we're currently at 72. And this year, we're on track to meet that or hopefully exceed that. We do have the new Occupational Skills Awards, and I think that's helping bring students into the program. Now, here's our dual credit. So it's better to, I'm sorry, I keep trying to point for you guys. It's better to compare the semesters than the years when it comes to dual credit. So spring 24 to spring 25, we had 159 students in 24. We rose to 164 in spring of 25. Fall of 24, we had 173, and now this fall, 25, we have 229. And we offered a new class in multinational enterprises and partnerships in the high school, over at early college high school. So any other questions? Okay, so our SPY for Business, targeted strategic objective 3-3, develop an institutional framework for math student pathways, including identification, progress monitoring, and placement into advanced academic and career opportunities. Student progress was monitored continuously. We tried to reach out to any students that fell below an 80% and offering them resources like tutoring resources, Student Success Center, Writing Center, and even care referrals. And that seems to really help, a lot of students, I could kind of keep track of students that we reached out to, and it really helped keep them in the school. And so we did meet our SPY goal last year. Now, our current focus is classroom engagement with industry recruiters. We're going to invite professionals offering entry-level management positions to speak with the students. Also, high school outreach for occupational skills awards. We're going to connect with local high schools to promote our occupational skills awards, and especially the leadership occupational skills award. It only takes 3 classes. We've already got the business principles class and the supervision class. All we'd have to add is the leadership class for that occupational skills award to be feasible in high schools. We're developing a way to track graduate success and increase credential completion. Okay. Any questions? This graduate statements. So every year I get notes and letters of appreciation from students, and so I wanted to share a couple of those with you guys. From Cecilia Ortiz. The business management program has really made a big impact on my life and career. It's helped me build the confidence and skills I need to follow my dream of running my own business. I've learned to handle challenges and communicate effectively with coworkers. I'm positive that this program has pushed me to grow and has set me up for success. It's been a really valuable experience that I'll carry with me moving forward. And then also from Marlena Meza, it's never too late. She was a little bit older when she started to start over and accomplish your goals and dreams. Getting my associate degree in business management is just the beginning to reach my career goals. Thank you to all that have helped me achieve this accomplishment. And thank you to the board. We sincerely appreciate your dedication and service to the College Board. Your kind leadership and thoughtful attention to the diverse programs offered at Southwest Texas College play a vital role in shaping the future of our students and community. Thank you for your continued support and commitment to excellence in education.
Thank you, Twyla.
Thank you.
I lost the page. Next on the agenda, we have the Rio Eagle Pass campus by Connie Buchanan and Brenda Hoffman. Where did I put it? There it is.
Good evening. Thank you for letting me come and talk about the Del Rio campus. This is just a brief overview. I invite you all to come anytime you would like to and enjoy some of our events, take a tour. We've got a lot of changes going on right now, so it's a very exciting time on our campus. So just a quick snapshot of what our campus looks like at this time. We currently have 13 buildings that are in use. 2 Saw Ross used, the rest are ours. We're in the process of building a construction science program lab, a welding program lab. And I believe we interviewed a power tech lineman instructor the other day, and hopefully he will join our crew, and we'll have that going also. We have 19 full-time faculty members. We have 4 adjunct instructors that come in mostly in the evenings and help teach. We have 24 full-time staff, and we have 6 full-time maintenance. And this is how we get everything done. When we have an event, it's an all hands on deck. We all pitch in and get what we need to be done. So in the early days, the first building that was built on the Del Rio campus was in 1980. However, there were classes that continued before that date, but no one can tell us exactly when they started. They would rent different places in town. They sold books out of the back of cars and trucks, and that's how they got business done. But Building D is our oldest building, so it's the original. And then various groups came in and we've expanded. We just started out as like a vocational center, and it grew into a campus. Now we have academics as well as technical programs. So our enrollment makes us very different. And on the next slide, I'll show you exactly why our environment is so different. And I'll pull these numbers directly off of a report that David Conde has built for us. We have at the Del Rio Early College High School, we have 373 students directly across the street. The actual high school and the CTE Center, we have 593. Again, right across the street. Del Rio P-Tech, 33. Heritage Academy buses their students to us every day. They have 34. Our regular enrollment is 470. And our online, base has grown to 261. About a year and a half ago, that was 120. So that has really grown. And it's mostly people, as Twyla was saying, people that are working full-time, going classes part-time, or individuals at the base. So we could possibly service 1,732 students with those numbers. 59% of our enrollment is dual credit. This is the snapshot. It's mimicking the Beatles' famous record label. We have 3 of our faculty and staff members' children in the early college high school that will be graduating in May. And so we use those 3, as well as Ella, the student council president. On the right-hand side of the screen, you see the Southwest Texas College Tower. On the left-hand side, you see the Del Rio High School Tower. So that street is the only thing that divides us. We've got some great partnerships that keep us going at the college. The school district, Heritage Academy, the Chamber of Commerce, the consulate. They give us scholarships every year. The Val Verde County, as well as the city, the hospital, nursing homes where our nursing students do clinicals, law enforcement, and lots of city and county vendors. We do a lot of engagement. We do a lot of sponsorships for rodeos, a lot of city events, a lot of county events. We do the Southwest Texas Middle Rio Grande College Expo, which has about 900 students coming to it every spring. So that's exciting. So currently on campus, we have academic and technical programs. We have nursing, which includes LVN and RN. We have the aviation program, which is the FAA certified section, cybersecurity, and PCT. And as I mentioned earlier, new ones are coming, so that's exciting for us. Services are services that all of our campuses have. Excuse me, advising, financial aid, student support services, writing center, AEL. We've just recently renovated our auditorium, so it's ready to use. And we just had a ribbon cutting about 10 days ago or so for our new Building K, which is our Vital Resource Center, has counseling spaces, a food pantry for our students, and our new Transfer and Career Center. Milestones. This is a picture of our expo that's held at the Del Rio Civic Center, and approximately 900 students from area high schools as well as Acuna attend. It's a huge event. On September 4th, we had the ribbon cutting, and that's that bottom picture for Building K. Some firsts that we're going to have here in December pretty quick. In December, we'll have our first graduation ceremony in Del Rio. So that's being planned right now. And then in May, we will have the very first nursing program pinning ceremony in Del Rio. So future investments are the key to helping our growth. 2.2 million expansion is what was being planned for the welding, construction science, and the power line tech. As I mentioned, those have started to be worked on. We have released at least a new hangar that we will be able to expand to the power plant mechanics level 1, which is also FAA certified. We have some great features already on campus. We have a very large entomology room, and we have state-of-the-art LVN and RN program labs. Some of our challenges. One of our challenges is enrollment. We need to sustain in keeping those post-dual credit students. We need to reach out and get more of the students that are not in any dual credit at this time. Del Rio has a huge graduation number, and not that many come over. So our student success coaches, recruiting engagement individuals, they have been going to the high schools about every other week, setting up tables, recruiting. And the students are really excited to see what we've got. And so we are just thrilled and excited for the investment that's been put into Del Rio. And we know that this is going to be helping support us as we get bigger and do better. Any questions about Del Rio?
Sounds like you're on the job.
Thank you. We try. We're a small group, and I want to thank Sandra Moreno and Julio Gonzalez for finding all these pictures, and I told them what to do, and they stuck it on there. I appreciate it.
Hasn't there been a significant increase in the dual credits over there?
Yes.
I thought,
high school's always
like
been
last
large.
year?
It's not just that big last year. It continually grows. The school
Okay.
district has really realized it's a benefit to their students. The way the FAST program payment works, I think that increased their numbers. So their numbers continue to increase. The early college high school is stuck. They recruit 125 students per year. So their enrollment is stagnant.
When I saw the commencement,
Yes, that makes a big difference. When you have that one commencement is nearly all Del Rio. They have 100 average graduates at the early college high school. And then the high school has graduates. The CTE Center, which has welding, construction science, they have graduates. So it's a huge, huge group.
you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You,
There you go.
Come see us.
So good evening,
Good evening.
Evening.
President Watkins, President Gonzalez, members of the board. Thank you for allowing me to be here this evening to highlight our Eagle Pass campus. I'm going to go ahead and start off by giving you a campus overview. And
emphasizing on our, our reach within the areas and who we serve. So as you can see, besides servicing our Eagle Pass students, we also service El Indio and Quemado, which are our surrounding communities. Within that, our international reach includes Piedras Negras, Rositas, Sabinas, Morelos, Allende, Musquis, Nava, Monclova, Saltillo, and Torreon.
Wow.
Yes, so it is a big, we do make a great impact within, obviously, our community and the international reach. Our EP campus consists of 4 different facilities, each situated in different locations. And so I'll start off with the Eagle Pass main campus. That is where administration is located, along with our student services, and most of our faculty is housed here along with our staff. A lot of our academic classes are take care in this particular building. And we also have some of our technical programs that are housed within our main campus, including our paramedic program, our LVN program, our RN program, and our CIS program. Within the Eagle Pass Chittum Technical Campus, we do have 3 and eventually 4, of our programs that will be housed in this particular campus. And so we currently have diesel, we have welding, and we have the patient care technician program. And then hopefully within the next year, we'll have the HVAC program. The Eagle Pass Jack Chittum Technical Center also is home of our workforce training and development office. And then continuing on to the Eagle Pass Extension Center, we have the adult education literacy program. And this is where we have our GED and ESL classes. And our newly, our new building, which is the Eagle Pass Annex. And this is where we have our power line, truck driving, and is home of the Law Enforcement Academy. So within our Eagle Pass campus, we have a total of 33 full-time staff and 8 part-time staff. As far as AEL, which is the Extension Center, we currently have 3 full-time employees, along with 5 part-time instructors. And then we also have in the technical campus, we have 4 staff and 5 full-time instructors, along with 10 part-time floaters. Our current student enrollment for EP campus is 1,263 students, and this is within the campus. We mainly see a lot of students that go into our academic programs, the Associate of Arts, Associate of Science programs, and we currently have 310 dual credit students that are taking classes through Eagle Pass ISD. Some of these classes, like I said, they're through the ECA, which is the Early College Academy, and and they also include some of the technical. I like to highlight, some of our programs. We do offer various programs within our campus, but I'd like to just highlight a few of the things that we've been accomplishing throughout the years, or throughout the past years. And so this last year, we were able to establish the EPISD Technical Academy. And so basically what we did is we launched the EPISD Technical Academy, and we started off with the welding and the automotive program. This year, we added the what did we add? Was it the construction science? I like sometimes I call it carpentry, but it's the construction science, and we're hoping to eventually implement this upcoming spring of 26 the cybersecurity, and this will be the first for Eagle Pass ISD. So we were very excited last year as we were able to launch this technical academy and provide more opportunities for our Eagle Pass community. Into that, adding on into the highlights, we also, with the help of the board and President Gonzalez and a lot of you guys that are here, Brenda's team, we were able to establish a pilot program with Instituto Cumbres, and this is in Piedras Negras. We started off with 12 students. We've been making some modifications here and there because it is a pilot program and we're seeing where we're needing to make enhancements. However, right now we do have 10 students that ended up staying through the actual pilot program because 2 of them graduated and they came to us. So now they're our students at Southwest Texas College in Eagle Pass. So that was exciting. It was very exciting to see that the 2 that graduated from the Instituto Cumbres Piedras Negras. And we will be seeing them graduate and their real commencement this coming December. So partnerships and community engagement. Increasing community engagement and building partnership is key to our growth and the growth of our institution. And that was one of the main things that I wanted to highlight. And this is one of the main things I want to highlight because without our partners, we pretty much are we're just a campus. And so we were able to establish, I'm not going to go I'm not going to read through each and every one of them, but I do want to highlight a couple. And that's the first one that I do want to highlight is the Department of State and Health Services. Because of their partnerships, our students are now being able to obtain their meningitis vaccine at no cost. So that's very exciting because that relieves a barrier from the I guess from the entrance or admissions requirements that we do have here at our campus. And again, highlighting Eagle Pass ISD, for believing in our mission and going through with allowing us to develop the technical academies. As far as community engagement, the one organization or partnership that I do want to highlight is the City of Eagle Pass. And we're currently, and actually we did this today, this morning, and it was a very exciting day for us because we were able to launch our LASSO Your Future college internship program. And so these internship is designed to help our students or provide our students with a world experience, for putting the theory into practice. And that's basically what we're highlighting there. They will have the opportunity to explore careers, to have a mentor, and eventually build on their skills and their resume. And another, I guess, project initiative that we are working with the City of Eagle Pass is the Step It Up with the approval of President Gonzalez. We partnered with the City of Eagle Pass and they Step It Up building safer sidewalks. So now whenever you go see us and whenever you go visit us, you're going to see that there's now a sidewalk on the side of Bob Rogers Street. So that provides a safer environment and more accessibility within our campus. So our vision and next steps, we're going to continue to partner with the last of your future, we would like to expand on our partnerships with not just the city of Eagle Pass, but with other entities. I am happy to say that Customs and Border Protection already reached out to us to see if we would, do something similar to like us, what we're doing with the city of Eagle Pass. We would also like to create a hub for student-employer connections, and we would like to explore more opportunities with the Kickapoo Tribe of Texas. Within the academic and technical program expansions, we would like to continue expanding on our technical academies with EPISD, introduce more programs and courses that strengthen English proficiency for academic and career success. Within our global and international initiative, we want to keep expanding partnerships with international high schools. So I want to emphasize, that what keeps our Eagle Pass campus, striving and going, is the support from our faculty and our staff. Our faculty serve as, advisors for our student organizations, our student clubs, and I tell them that they push from within. Okay, they are in and out of the classroom, and they keep our students. They support them not just from within, but also from the outside. Our staff is make sure they make sure that they provide a student-centered experience for our students, and I believe that that's what makes us unique. The fact that we come together to provide, a good service for our students. So we invite you to visit our campus, and but for now, I am going to show you a video that highlights what makes our campus unique. Video. Do we have music?
No sound.
Thank you. I will entertain any questions.
With the new programs, the welding and the linemen, are we adding staff or are we sharing our instructors?
Currently, we're sharing for the most part. If the growth is in Eagle Pass, that's where the faculty travels, and that's where they will. So we
Need
share.
more. Yeah, we
like
need
to
more.
share.
I had a question on that pilot program, Instituto Cumbres.
Yes,
How does that, was that like a dual credit for
yes,
the?
sir. Yes, sir. It is similar to dual credit. We cannot call it dual credit because of the different educational governance that between was in the United States and in Mexico. But basically, what's happening is that they take this class after school.
After their school?
Yes, sir. After school. And so what we're doing with them is we're scheduling the class right after their last class, right after school, and so they get to stay there for like their 7th period, and it's our class is considered their seventh
Audiovisual
audio
to
vision.
them.
Yes, sir. It's Zoom and distance learning. I do want to point out that Ms. Verones and Ms. Williams were very willing to do this, and they really work very well with these students.
And what is their cost, or what is our cost?
So the cost is about $536, I believe, 508, more or less. I don't have the right amount, but that was when we came in and President Gonzalez asked the board if we could, I guess, give them some type of discount to where they're able to pay the same or similar to what one of our out-of-district students is paying.
So they don't get the dual credit rate because they're not, the state of Texas doesn't consider them dual credit because it's not part of our state system. So it's like if they're attending our Eagle Pass campus out of district tuition rate.
And how many students did you say we had?
We started off with 12, and now we have 10, and we're doing the new recruitment for the upcoming school year, which is in January. We kind of ran into a problem because their president decided to I guess, begin classes September 1st. We were not aware of that minor change. And so now what we're doing is we're reconsidering that. So we'll start up again in January. And right now we're doing the recruitment.
And the main purpose of that is to recruit some of those kids later on, correct?
And a lot of them end up coming to us and transferring to other institutions. So it really helps them save time. It helps them with, obviously, with their financials. Then that's another reason why.
And is there any thoughts on doing that in Del Rio too? Or not?
Yeah, I mean, so this was a connection that she had with that high school in Piedras. But certainly, yes, there's opportunities elsewhere.
For international students, or just 10 students?
Right now we do, yes, sir. Because two of them ended up graduating and they're now SWTX students.
Do you have other students who commute every day?
Yes, we do. We have students that commute on a regular basis. Yes, sir. And that's an initiative that we do have going on that I didn't mention because it's still fairly new, is we're trying to see if we can find transportation to and from different areas within the community. And the bridge is one of them.
How many students are in the Piedras Negras district?
So,
Is it a large number of
different
students?
high schools. Yes, sir. I don't have a number.
But there are more students in Eagle, across the border than there are on this side, right?
There's 20 plus high schools over there.
Are you making efforts to recruit more?
Yes, I am.
Can students from Mexico
International.
find a dorm room anywhere here?
So we don't have dorms at our Eagle Pass campus. But we do have some apartments that are behind our campus that we might consider looking into as, and see if they might consider partnering with us to see if they can provide dorms and that type of service for our students.
I didn't think you had a dorm. I just
No.
wondered how they
A lot
would.
of them do ask though, but because they're so, it's Piedras Negras, they sometimes they commute. We've even had students from Nava, from Allende, come and go on a regular basis. Yeah, they just don't mind the drive, and plus it's a little bit more expensive for them to live there.
Is there a need for dormitory space in Eagle Pass?
Yes.
Most of our international students that require dorms, that they come to the campus here. And we have a group of students from Mexico
Here,
here.
Uvalde.
Mhm.
If we had a dormitory in Eagle Pass, would we have full of international students?
I don't know.
Thank you, Brenda. Appreciate that very so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next on our agenda is the Title IX Annual Report.
Abraham Contreras will present that to us.
Good evening, Board of Trustees, Dr. Gonzalez and guest. As required under Texas Education Code 51.253, I am presenting the annual Title IX Coordinator Report. This report outlines our college's compliance and case data in our ongoing commitment to a safe, supportive, and equitable campus environment. So if you look at Appendix B, I think it's page 3 in your report. It's called the Summary Data Report. This data is accumulated from September 2024 to August 2025 of this year. The first section, it says Texas Education Code, section 51.252, number of reports received under section 51.252. Now, these reports are regarding incidents of sexual harassment, sexual assault, dating violence, or stalking only, okay? And for this year, we had 8 total reports made. The number of confidential reports, and all these reports are confidential, but this is in regards to reports made by a designated confidential employee. This can also include a licensed counselor or pastoral and clergy members. We had 0. If you go to the next section there, number of investigations conducted under section 51.252, we had a total of 4 that we investigated. In the disposition or the final result of any disciplinary processes for reports under this section, for A, concluded, no finding of policy violation, we had 4. If you go to letter B, concluded with employee disciplinary sanctions, we had 0. Letter C, concluded with student disciplinary sanctions, we had 0 for a subtotal of 4. Number of reports under section 51.252 for which the institution determined not to initiate a disciplinary process, we had a total of 4. So if you go down to that last section there, number of reports received that include allegations of an employee's failure to report or submits a false report to the institution under section 51.255A, we had 0. So in closing, I want to emphasize that our Title IX efforts are not only about compliance, but about fostering a culture of safety, respect, and accountability across our college community in alignment with enhancing our students' sense of belonging and connection. I welcome any questions or guidance from the board at this time.
Mr. Contreras, so this includes Del Rio, Eagle Pass,
Yes, sir.
Crystal City, and Uvalde.
Yes, sir, that's correct.
And just for the board's information, we listed an item in closed session 9B. If you want to protect the privacy of victims, we can ask more direct questions in closed session.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gabriel.
Appreciate your absence of problems. Next on the item, we have the CCATT conference report.
Yes, sir. Mr. Moreno and I attended the CCAT conference last week. And at your board table, there should be another folder. And I kind of summarized the sessions that we went to. So there on the first couple of pages, it's labeled 5D. There were some updates. I kind of grouped them there. The Open Meetings Act, just put on by TASB, they stressed that House Bill 1522, for forever, we had the 72-hour rule to post an agenda. And that has been modified to say 3 business days. So in the past, if you had a meeting on Monday, you could post it on Friday, and you started counting 72 hours from Friday, 5 o'clock, Saturday, 5 o'clock, Sunday, 5 o'clock, Monday, 5 o'clock, and you met the 72-hour rule. Now it has to be 3 days, 3 business days, and you can't count the weekend. So we post the agenda on Friday, so you can't count the day that it's posted. So then it's available Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and our meetings on Thursday. So we're actually posting 4 days in advance. That was, the major change in 1522. And then the other one was budget discussions must include access to the budget. And every time we have the budget on the agenda, we put the whole budget there, so it's available. So that really doesn't impact us. Agenda setting, some schools, some colleges require 2 trustees to add an item to, or request an item to be put on the agenda. I posted our BD local, and our policy doesn't require 2, but they said that could be an issue because if a board member is reaching out to different board members, trying to get them to agree with them to add the agenda item, you could be violating the walking quorum if you talk to more than 3. So that doesn't impact us. Closed meetings, just cited that they're permitted but not required, and they must be posted with the legal citation. So that's the 551-072, 074 that we list there. Under public comments, you cannot limit the number of speakers. You can limit the number of minutes that they have, so 3 minutes, 5 minutes. And you can also set rules for decorum. Records retention, official minutes, you have to retain permanently. Closed session for at least 2 years. And they listed the trainings that are available for open meetings, the PIA, and the new trustee orientation. We also had a session with the Tri-Agency Workforce, which is the Texas Education Agency, the Coordinating Board, and the Workforce Commission. And really, they focused on how do we expand the workforce pipeline. And they talked about some innovative ideas of, for example, a school like La Pryor that wanted to take advantage of our tech programs on this campus. The TA commissioner says, we'll pay for the travel. The state will pay for the travel. What you can do as an innovation is they can install Wi-Fi on the bus. You give them an assignment that the kids can work on the bus as they're traveling here, so you can count it as instructional time, and the same thing going back. So that kind of thinking outside the box is a new way to look at how do we expand access to some of the schools that aren't so close to the campus. The other thing was looking at schedule, like different start dates. Everything we have starts in August. Could we start in January? Can we better utilize our summers? Especially like our tech programs, they run from August to May, but we have those shops vacant from mid-May to mid-August. Could we utilize them in that manner? We also attended a session on a branch campus tax expansion, and really Frank Phillips talked about how they went through that process. Really, start with community buy-in, and before you even start proposing branch campus tax. And then institutional strategies for workforce alignment. They really focused on strengthening those industry partnerships. Getting those business folks on campus, try to use some of their employees to teach a class or teach a portion of a class just to get them into the programs. And those are some of the roles there. I've also included the kind of the third and fourth page are my actual notes. So I just took the notes and kind of summarized them for you. And then you have 2 maps there. They were included in the conference package. But that first map is the taxing districts within the state. And then the second map is the service area. So you'll see that a very small portion of the state actually pays ad valorem taxes to a community college. And then almost the entire state is covered by a service area. So they were just showing that to the trustees so they have an idea of, you know, the areas they serve and the taxing districts that that they have governing the institution. And then one of the other things that the attorney group that we met the first night suggested is periodically, annual basis, biannual basis, for the board to review their statement of ethics, just to, you know, if there's anything that needs to change, and then also the roles of the Board of Trustees. So I print those copies for you all to have and to review based on the suggestions of those attorneys that we had. And that's kind of the highlights. Mr. Moreno, did I miss anything?
No, I think you covered it very well. The important thing on the map is very interesting because, and I meant to bring a copy of the designation of each of the colleges, because there's different sizes of colleges, and I think we're the mid-size, correct?
Mhm.
So, because there's smaller colleges and then mid-size, and then there's the large colleges, and these guys, we did have a presentation by Temple College. Man, those guys, they got facilities, they got everything, but they also have a big taxing district also. In this taxing map, it shows our area very large, number 200. I mean, it looks, there's 3 counties, so it looks like we're getting lots and lots of money in there, and we're not. But then on the other map, it shows our big geographic area, and of course, a lot of these areas don't generate a lot of money, but it was a very interesting conference, very good. I'd recommend more of our board members go. We meet a lot of people, get a lot of ideas, see what everybody else is doing. I thought it was fantastic. Next year, if anyone's interested, it'll be in Baytown. I don't know. That's in Houston area. Austin's tough enough, Houston's tough too, but once you get there, it's great. You see a lot of stuff that's going on throughout the Texas community. So 50 colleges with 95 campuses, right? Is that what it was? So 50 colleges is a lot, and they are doing all kinds of stuff, and we're doing a lot too, with working with what we have, thanks to Dr. Gonzalez and his staff. So I think, and this board, of course, but I think it was great. So maybe next year we need to plan to maybe go to Baytown, get there. That's it.
Thank you. Any other comments? Next on our agenda is the president's report. No, construction report, excuse me.
Sure.
Ahead of myself.
Good evening, Dr. Watkins, Dr. Gonzalez, and our college board. It's a pleasure to share with you our September construction report. I began in the Eagle Pass at the Chittum campus. What's going on is site mobilization is underway. What that means is there's some subgrading preparations. 36 inches of soil is being removed and replaced with caliche, and the soil compaction testing is being done. This is on the Chittum campus. If you notice, this picture is taken from west to east, and you're going to see a big hole in the ground, and that's all the dirt that's being moved out, the 36 inches. So this is good pictures. If you're looking at where you're at by location, those 2 buildings in the back, the first one is the welding, and the second building back there is the diesel shop. So that's where we're at the Chittum campus. Again, we are digging 36 inches of soil coming out, trucks getting in there, removing it, and we're making some progress. On the Del Rio campus, again, what we are building is the welding and construction science, and site mobilization is underway as well. The site grading is the subgrading, again, 36 inches of native soil being removed. The soil compaction and testing is underway. So that's what it looks like. There's really not a whole lot to share with you. Again, as far as construction, it's the underground preparations that are taking place. I like this picture because this is the south end of the campus looking north. If the gray building to the right, that's the aviation building H, and the little building to the left with the side panel there on the roof, that's the J building. So again, you can see the digging that's happening, the tractors in there moving dirt. I'll next move on to our paving project. Currently, we're in front of the Briscoe building. And again, the 36 inches of soil have been removed. You're going to see a picture here in just a second. The caliche has been placed, the testing, we're waiting and pending on the testing. And I wrote in there the transportation and the maintenance parking lot, and that has begun as of Tuesday. So that work is going on. Here's a picture of that. And that is off Garnerfield Road. That is looking from west to east. In the background is the daycare. So as you're driving down towards our daycare, the warehouse, and President Gonzalez's home, that's what it looks like right there. You'll see the electrical underground is there getting ready.
Do you have a question, Otto?
That's really on the back of the building, right?
The front.
The front. That's Garnerfield Road up there on the top.
But this is not paved.
It's going to be paved. They're preparing it.
Yes, sir. We're just getting into preparation.
That was grass before.
Yeah.
It was grass before, correct. And again, you'll see the curb guys getting there. They're going to get ready to frame and move forward with that. So we are on progress with this, and they moved to the back to the transportation and cleaning it out. So again, the dirt moving from A.E. Hiller Construction out of Eagle Pass, Texas, and we thank them for their work. Again, our civil engineer is Ken Dirksen, and we thank him for his work as well. I move on to our rebranding. Let me begin that some of these photos are submitted, and again, a lot of the work has been done by the vice presidents in Del Rio, Vice President Buchanan, in Eagle Pass, Vice President Hoffman. Albert Ibarra, our welding instructor, he's done a tremendous amount of work on this too. And again, he's not here to admit that he's done a lot of work, is Wade Carpenter. And Wade has been the brains and the muscle behind a lot of this work. So thank you, Wade, and thank you to everyone who I just mentioned. So what we've got with our new branding, as Dr. Gonzalez has mentioned, the reviews on our new logo and our new branding are tremendous. They really, really enjoy that. They really appreciate it. So we're getting signs up on the outside of the exteriors. We're 90%, 95% complete. Working on signage, again, at the entrance points where vehicles, pedestrians, they all are acknowledging and seeing it. Let me go to the pictures. I'll start in Eagle Pass, and this is a nice, beautiful little sign. As you drive up into the campus, Vice President Huffman has designed that and working with Wade, and it's just really, really nice, and it's just it's a statement that we're making. So again, we have a marquee with signage at the top. That is the sign that goes out on the highway of 277 there. At the bottom there, you can see the Patsy Wynn seal, and we took that off the old sign and put it there as well. That's where the property came from, is my understanding. Again, signage on buildings. This is the signage that's on the technical campus. That's the one that's above in the air. Signage of the diesel program on the Chittenden campus. On the southwest side of town is our adult education and literacy in Eagle Pass. This is located across the Eagle Pass High School, and we've got it all covered. Again, we've got a lot of work from a lot of people doing these signs and making them happen, and that's a good thing.
Is that the old original building?
Yes, sir. The one
What
it's
is the condition of that?
very well, very well. We
had
teach
it
our AE.
refurbished?
I'm sorry.
You had it refurbished at some point?
Oh, we're constantly, yes, sir, air conditioning working. We got another little portable in the back. We used to teach the power line in the back in that portable classroom. A lady named Diana Alvarado. She says, you give me more rooms and I'll put more students in there. And I said, yes, ma'am. And so that's what we're doing. So yes, sir. Thank you for asking. It's running really well. On the Uvalde campus, as you can see, that is our main entrance. This is the font and the color that we are now placing on all of our buildings on our Uvalde campus. And we're growing with this. And you're seeing that they're more and more, again, thanks to Albert and thanks to Wade, getting these things done. On the Del Rio campus, it is a sight to see as you're driving up along the road. Thank you, Vice President Buchanan. That's a beautiful sign right there. That's our logo and our name, and it's really, really nice. That is on the north side of campus as you're driving through. Really, really nice. And not to forget Crystal City. Again, we went up to that marquee and we changed that name as well. And yes, and as a matter of fact, I am here to announce, correct, Al, that Dr. Rivetta's name and is on the side of the building, and we'll take a picture of that for you next week, sir. So our guys went down there, we finally made that switch, and so that's where we're moving to. I can entertain any questions that you might have.
There in Crystal City, we still have Mr. Lopez's name on there somewhere too, right?
Library.
Library.
In the library, yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Next on our agenda, we have the president's report.
Yes, sir. So we had a light agenda this month, so that's why we packed it with reports and kind of take advantage of it. In my report, I just want to focus a couple of areas. The partnership, so I had meetings with both Mexican consulates from Eagle Pass and Del Rio. Combined, they provided another $15,000 in scholarship for our students. Had a nice conversation with the Faculty Association a couple of weeks ago. Kind of went over the changes in the law regarding remote work and our move to have dual credit in open education resources where they don't require a book, everything's online. And then the changes in the law regarding the Faculty Association governance. Palomino Festival was a great success. You went out there, you saw tons of people. I think Wade said 25% increase in attendance and revenue. And obviously we thank all the sponsors, volunteers, and fans they attended, and Wade for leading the charge to make that a great festival for our community. That is one of the premier festivals, or the premier festival for our community. And a reminder, the proceeds from that festival help fund students. They presented a $25,000 check to help scholarships for this next year. And next year they'll celebrate their 30th anniversary. So a big thank you to the Palominos and the Palomino Festival. As a reminder, our SACS accreditation is coming up on October the 20th through the 23rd. So we look forward to having our on-site committee and going through that, hopefully the final stage of our reaccreditation process. As far as engagement, we did have our grand opening for the Vida Resource Center in Del Rio last week. We had multiple leaders from the community, from city government, the district, and just businesses from there. Everybody was very well pleased with the building and what activities are going to be supported within that building. And then also, I've begun the series of meeting with the students. First was Uvalde, and I have Del Rio scheduled for early October, followed by Eagle Pass mid-October. And there at the bottom, you can kind of see, you know, what's coming up on our board agenda through the end of the semester. And that's really all I have at this point.
What are the plans for the November, December meeting?
November, December, so hopefully, we just started the audit process. Um, The time between our November meeting and December meeting is roughly 10 days. I don't know if we want to do that and then just have a special meeting for the audit, or if we want to combine the November and December. I mean, we can have a regular November and then just have a special audit in December, just keep it.
Be better to skip the October meeting and just have an early December meeting?
That's the board call. I mean, we could do either way.
It's almost senseless to have two meetings.
Okay. We can certainly not have the November and just schedule it early in December, if that's what the board wants to do. It would be December the 4th.
Anybody have any ideas along those lines?
To me, if November is okay, and then December we'll do the special meeting, I would imagine.
Well, we can do that. Is that what the board would?
I can put it on the agenda for October, and then y'all can
Okay,
think about it and then decide in October.
okay, we'll put the December off, the decision off till then.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you for your report. Next on our agenda, we have an act to adopt the tax rate of 0.12 cents per $100 valuation. Do I hear a motion?
I so move to take the recommendations of the administration in adopting the tax rate of 0.1200 per $100 of property evaluation.
Do I hear a second? Motion's been made and seconded to adopt the tax rate of 12 cents per $100 valuation. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda is to consider an act on the Uvalde County Appraisal District Board nominations.
Yes, sir. So we got this notice from the Uvalde County Appraisal District, and there's 3 board members whose 2-year term will expire at the end of December, and that is J. Allen Carnes, Tony T. Moreno, and Howard Kingsbury. We have 240 votes to allocate. We're not allocating votes at this meeting. We just need to make a nomination for board of directors. And I think Mr. Moreno is willing to serve again, so if somebody were to nominate him.
I nominate Tony Marino.
A second.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Motion been made and seconded to support Tony T. Moreno for a position on the Appraisal District Board. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion passed.
I guess I should abstain on that one, then.
You did?
Thank
Now
you.
we need to
Thank you for your
adjourn
service.
and consider personnel matters. The board will convene in closed session in accordance with the Open Meetings Act, Texas Government Code 551.072, 551.074, 551.076 to consider employment-related matters, discuss student and employee Title IX complaints noted in the annual report. We'll see y'all in a few minutes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's better. So item number 11 is a change in our catalog and what, it's not very complicated. If you turn to the third page there, our current graduation requirement states that the student must maintain a minimum grade point average of 2.0 for all college level coursework. And what we're finding out is we have students that were academic students or technical students, whatever, they were prior students, came back and said, you know what, I want to start the academy. And they enroll in the academy and they pass everything in the academy, 4.0, 3.0, and they get to graduation and they're like, well, you can't graduate because this rule says we have to take all your college level work, and they blew off history, government, math, whatever, 5 years ago. And so now they're sitting there, they completed everything for the program and passed everything for the program, but we can't award them a degree. So what we're changing is you still have to maintain a 2.0, but in all the courses required for that degree that we're conferring.
Okay.
So that's really in essence what we're asking the board to change this catalog. And we want to do it retro because we got students from last year that are sitting there that finished the program. They tested, especially in the academy, they tested, they passed, but we can't award them a graduation certificate. So it's just instead of all college work, all the work that's required for that program. Did I miss anything, Miss April? Okay.
So what do we change?
We're changing the
Wording.
wording that says maintain a 2.0 for all college level coursework to graduate.
Yeah.
To reference the coursework required for that certificate.
So strike out for all college level courses and substitute courses.
It's in the other page.
It's on the next page.
Oh, okay.
It's in yellow. There you go.
So that's what we're substituting.
Okay. Any discussion?
I agree.
You want to make a motion?
Okay, I move the
Motion
motion
made
that
and seconded to
I was
change
hoping
the
Tony
wording
would do
to
it,
include the
that
Courses
Hector
required.
just described about the courses of the program, to change the catalog to, they still have to maintain the 2.0, but they only have to have the courses for that particular program. Is that correct?
Yes.
Sort of.
Perfect.
So has been made and seconded to change the wording to include courses required for the certificate. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion carried. Next item on the agenda is consider an act on dates for Southside Desert. No, we got that one.
Adjourn.
There's only one thing left.
I move we adjourn.
Motion's been made to adjourn. Anybody want to second it?
I'll second.
Made and seconded that we should adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. We are adjourned.
What time is it?
We're ready to get up and leave.
Supposed to just second it. I didn't hear.
Tony did.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
After this,
Didn't hear it. That's why I was worried.
He's loving it.
I would love to.